Okay, so once again, good afternoon, students. So in the last class, that means yesterday, we have
Good
discussed.
afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Okay, so yesterday, in yesterday, we have discussed about the menstrual cycle. You remembered the menstrual cycle?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, so let us just revise again, the menstrual cycle, like how it begins. Let us just. So this is the menstrual cycle. Right, so this is just a diagram of the menstrual cycle. It lasts for about 28 days, like max, like it's approx. Okay, it's approximately it lasts for about 28 days. Understand? This is just the diagram, the overview. We will discuss here more elaborately. Okay. So this is the menstrual cycle, and the woman or the female they get every month, and it starts from where? It starts from puberty. Puberty means what? When uh, they start to they grow and all that, no? Like a teenage life, a teenager life. So at that one is known as puberty. When a woman starts having period, when a girl starts having period, for that stage, that certain stage is known as puberty. And menopause. Menopause means what? Yesterday I've already said, huh? Menopause. Anyone?
It's when women stop having this menstrual cycle, ma'am.
Yes, okay. They stop having menstrual cycle, or else you can say when they stop having period. Okay, did you understand? Okay. So, what happens here in the menstrual cycle? In the menstrual cycle, we can find that when a woman is ready to be pregnant. Okay, so at that time, you can say that what to say? Like, this menstrual cycle, it stops. Okay. And in this menstrual cycle, what can you find that a hormone is driven, which is known as the menstrual cycle. And in the menstrual cycle, what happens? An egg develops. The eggs, they used to be developed. I mean, they used to be formed so that they can release in the ovaries. All right. So it means that. Okay. So in the menstrual cycle, you can find that there are four phases in the menstrual cycle. So what are those? First is the menstrual phase. This is the first phase. Second phase is the follicular phase. All right. Third is the ovulation phase, and the fourth is the luteal phase. So these are the four phases that you will find in the menstrual cycle. So now let us discuss like one by one. Okay. So this is the first one, that is the menstrual cycle. Sorry, in the menstrual cycle, you will get the first phase, which is the menstrual phase. So in the menstrual phase, what will you find? You will find that this is the first stage. This is the first stage of the menstrual cycle. It is when a lady or a female they start having like this first first time when they get periods. All right. And in this phase usually it starts why? Because uh, the egg the egg is not yet fertilized. So that's why it happens like this. That means pregnancy hasn't taken place. So that's why the menstrual phase usually starts. And here what happens? The hormone, which is estrogen and progesterone, they drop out. That means they drop. Means the level. And in this menstrual phase, what will you find? You will find that blood, then mucus, and some tissues they will be released out. From the uterus, it will come, and here means in the vagina portion, it will come, which is the menstrual fluid. All right, is it clear till here? Yes.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So now let us see the symptoms. The symptoms of this menstrual cycle. Now, when a woman or a female will have this menstrual phase, now that is the first phase. Some symptoms you will be able to see or else detect. So what are those symptoms? First is abdominal cramps. You know, abdominal cramps, pain in the stomach area, means the muscles, they will be like, what to say, twisted, like, it will be cramped. There will be cramps. Do you know the meaning? Did you understand? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It
Yes,
first,
ma'am.
first this is the symptom. All right. The second is breakouts. Breakouts means what? Pimples, acne, all this. ठीक है समझ में breakouts means pimples, acne, you know ना acne, all this are known as breakouts. Okay. The third is tender breast. Tender breast means the breast part of the woman, it will become very much tender, very much what to say, sensitive, very much soft. Like if you will hit a little bit also, it will be very much painful. All right, so tender breast. Okay. Next is fatigue. Fatigue means tiredness. All right, tired and what to say, weak. So the female will become like this, like weak, tired, all this. The female will have all these kind of symptoms. Okay. Next is bloating. The fifth symptom. Okay. Bloating means, anybody knows bloating?
Coagulation, ma'am.
Pardon?
Coagulation.
Coagulation. Uh,
Blood.
Bloating, it usually means for here means in the menstrual cycle, na, means in the menstrual phase. Bloating means what to say? The size of the stomach will increase. Okay, means it won't be like the normal size of the stomach. What she was like having. Did you understand? Like पेट बढ़ जाएगा size. Okay. Did you understand? The size of the stomach, it will increase.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Bloating, it means that. Okay. Next is headache. Means she will be having headache. सर में दर्द होगा. Next is mood swings. Mood swings, like what to say? You all know na mood swings. Like she will become very much moody, happy, sad, like that. So means it will change every now and then. So it means that mood swings. Okay, next is lower back pain. So here lower back pain means, lower means what? Obviously it will be down. So lower means in the lower side of her back it will pain. So it means lower back pain. Understand? Next is number ninth is trouble sleeping. Means the person or that girl or that female, she will find difficulty in sleeping. She won't get enough sleep because of what? Because of the pain, because of the abdominal cramps. So she won't be able to sleep. So did you understand till here? All the points, the symptoms.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts? Any doubts? I guess no.
Yes.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, next phase is follicular phase. So we have completed the first phase, that is the menstrual phase. Now is the follicular phase. So in the follicular phase, what will you find? It starts when? It starts on the first day of the period. Okay, when a woman starts having period, from that day onwards it will start. And ends when? And it will end when the woman will get ovulation. That is, they will form the egg, ovulate. Understand? It will start from the very first day of the woman when she gets her period. Then till when it will end, when the woman will ovulate, means when she starts to what to say, when she starts to form the egg, means that. Okay, and how does it start, this follicular phase? This follicular phase, it starts when the hypothalamus, where will you find? In your brain. Understand? Hypothalamus. When inside your brain you will find the hypothalamus. So what will happen when the hypothalamus, that is in your brain, when the hypothalamus, they will send signal or else they will pass signal to the pituitary gland. Pituitary is the name of the gland. Understand? Pituitary is the name of the gland. So what they will release? They will release some hormone, this pituitary gland. So what is the name of that hormone? The name of that hormone is follicle stimulating hormone. Understand? Follicle stimulating hormone. It is also known as FSH. Okay, FSH. FSH, you all will write in the capital letter. So what this hormone does, that is FSH, they stimulate ovary. Okay, they will stimulate. That means they will make ovary, and this hormone, what will they do? They will make more ovaries. Means around how much? From 5 to 20. From 5 to 20 small sacs. Means small sacs means small, not small like this. So about 5 to 20 small sacs. Understand? And each follicle, and each of the follicle means here in this portion you will find they will contain immature egg. They won't be mature. All the eggs are still immature. Understand? I'll repeat again. The follicular phase, it starts when? On the very first day when a woman starts having period, means the menstrual phase. And it will end where? It will end when the ovulation, means when they will start producing eggs. Yeah, when they start producing eggs. Okay. So what usually happens here in the follicular phase? They will send signal to the hypothalamus. And hypothalamus is inside your brain. So hypothalamus, they send signal. They send signal to who? To the pituitary gland. Understand? And this pituitary gland, what do? They release. Okay, they send one hormone, which is follicle stimulating hormone, also known as FSH. And this hormone, what do they do? This hormone, they will produce, or else you can say they will make about how much? From 5 to 20 small sacs. Small sacs means small, okay, small sacs, which is known as follicle. And this follicle, they contain what? They contain immature eggs. Means all the eggs will be immature. Is it clear till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And there are so many eggs right now. It's not in the follicular phase. And what will happen? Only one egg, which is the healthiest egg. Understand? Which is the healthiest egg? Only one egg. They will go. Yeah, this one. Here you can find the maturing follicle sets off a surge in the estrogen. Means only one egg will go out. Understand? Only one egg. Only one egg. They will go out. Okay, that is estrogen. Means that is the hormone which will help in making the egg mature. That is estrogen. What happens here? Uh, they will thicken. I mean, they will make the uterus. No, wait. Let me show you this one. This is the uterus, right? So from here it will come. That is so many eggs will be produced here. It's not it, and only one egg, they will go inside this uterus. Understand? Only one egg. That is the matured egg, or else you can say the healthiest egg. The healthiest egg will go inside this uterus, and uh, this uterus also it will become white. It will become, what to say? It will become greater in size, or else you can say larger in size. And who will help? Who will help that in making the uterus size bigger? Hormone is there. One hormone name is there. So what is the name of that hormone? Estrogen. Understand? Estrogen is the name of the hormone which helps the uterus in stretching. I mean, they make the uterus like larger in size so that the egg can enter. No? That is the healthiest egg, or else you can say the matured egg can enter. So it will go like that. And this this hormone, what do? They create it's rich in nutrients for the embryo to grow. I mean, the embryo will grow. It's not it like when the matured sperm will come in contact with the matured egg. What will happen? What to say? This hormone, that is estrogen, they will also help in what? They will also help in making the nutrient rich. Okay, like they will become how to say? Mm, they will become rich. Did you get it? Did you understand? And not only that, they will also help. They will also help in making the embryo to grow. I mean to become mature. Did you understand what I meant to say? Or
Yes,
else
ma'am.
Yes.
I'll repeat again. Do you want me to repeat?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me repeat again. Okay. So the next is the follicular phase. Okay, we are done with the menstrual phase. So next is the follicular phase. This is this one, follicular phase. Okay, in this follicular phase, what happens? Like it is when the woman or else when the female they start having period, and it ends when they ovulate. Ovulate means formation of this one, formation of egg. Okay, formation of eggs, not eggs. Okay, so what happens here? The hypothalamus you will find in your brain. Understand? So this hypothalamus, they will send signal. They will pass an information to. They will pass an information saying that pituitary gland, and this pituitary gland, what will they do? They will release. They will send. They will send some hormone. So what is the name of that hormone? The name of that hormone is follicle stimulating hormone. Okay, follicle stimulating hormone, also known as FSH. All this should be written in the capital letter FSH. And this hormone, what do? This hormone, they make this one, small sacs. I mean, like numerous what is it, ovary. Okay, about 5 to 20 small sacs, which is known as follicles. FOLLICULES, follicles. And all these follicles, all these are immature eggs. Okay, all these are immature eggs. Did you get it till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. All these are immature eggs. So what happens? Only one healthiest egg. Only one healthiest egg. They will go inside this uterus. Can you see it? This is the uterus. Okay. Wait. Let me show you more clearly here. Okay. So they will. It's more clearer here. Okay. So they will go inside this uterus. Okay, like the healthiest egg, or else you can say the matured egg. They will go inside this uterus, and after that, what will happen? Uh, Again, there is a hormone. So the name of that hormone is estrogen. ESTROGEN, estrogen. This estrogen, what will they do? They will widen. They will make the uterus area larger in size, so that when the matured sperm will enter inside the matured egg, they will form a new embryo, so that it will become larger in size, so that the baby has to grow. It's not it. Inside the womb, inside the uterus. Yes? It's not it. Are you getting me?
Yes, ma'am.
Obviously, the uterus obviously the uterus or the womb size, like the who are not pregnant, you just see it's small, it's not it. So this estrogen is the name of the hormone. This estrogen, they will help in widening. I mean, to widen, you know the meaning of widen means larger in size. They will stretch. Yeah, in simple words, I'm just saying they will stretch the uterus, so that they will be larger in size, so that the embryo, from when the matured sperm, they will enter and they will meet the matured egg. No? They will form an embryo inside this uterus, and the baby means the embryo also needs to grow, isn't it? 9 months. So for that, the uterus will become larger in size. Okay, did you understand the follicular phase?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
This one, see, they will make means rich in nutrition, means nutritious, and for an embryo to grow. I was talking about this, so that the embryo can grow, so they will become larger in size. And the follicular phase, it lasts for how many days? About 16 days. Okay, it lasts for 16 days, or else it depends upon the individual also. It can last for about 11 to 27 days, depending upon the female cycle. Did you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the menstrual phase was how many days? The first cycle. I mean the first phase. It was for how many days? Do you remember?
1 to 5 days, ma'am.
Yeah, 1 to 5 days. And this one?
11 to 27.
Yes, 11 to 27. It depends upon the individual also. For some person, like 16 days, like that. It depends upon the person also. Okay, let's move on to the next. Okay, next is ovulation phase. We are done with the menstrual phase. We are done with the follicular phase. Now let's talk about the ovulation phase. So in the ovulation phase, what will you find? In the ovulation phase, you will find that the level of uh, okay, you will find that the estrogen level, no? The estrogen level in the follicular phase, uh, what will happen there? It will affect the pituitary gland also. Understand? The pituitary gland means the pituitary gland will be active in this phase also. It means that. Okay, means in the ovulation phase, the pituitary gland will also release some hormone. This phase, that is the ovulation phase. So what is the name of that hormone? The name of that hormone is luteinizing hormone, also known as LH. Okay, also known as LH. It is when the process of ovulation starts. Okay, it is when the means in this phase is when the process of ovulation starts. And ovulation in this phase, what will happen? The ovulation in this phase, what will happen? The ovulation, it will start, and the ovary, from the ovary, this is the ovary, right? This is the ovary. They will release some matured egg. Okay, means this hormone, they will help them in releasing the egg, which are the matured egg. Of course, they will this estrogen and all also they will help, but in the ovulation phase also they will what to say? They will work together. You can say that. Okay, means in the ovulation phase also they will work together, and they will release some matured egg in the ovulation phase also. And uh, what happens here? The egg from here, they will travel. They will travel down the fallopian tube. So this is the fallopian tube, and they will travel. They will travel, and it will come here to the uterus. This is the uterus, and they will be fertilized by who? They will be fertilized by the sperm. Okay, did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, and in this ovulation phase, what will you find? It is the only time when the menstrual cycle, it means in the menstrual cycle when a woman can get pregnant. Okay, means that. Okay, I'll repeat again. I don't think it's very much clear to you all. In the ovulation phase, which is this, what happens? The estrogen level will increase, and for that, what will happen? The pituitary gland. Okay, the pituitary gland they will release some hormone. So what is the name of the hormone? The name of the hormone is luteinizing hormone, also known as SH, oh sorry, LH. LH. It is also known as LH. It is when it is uh, in this ovulation phase. It is the process of ovulation. That means uh, when we can say that when the egg will become matured. Okay, out of so many eggs, only one egg will be matured. So ovulation phase is that. Understand? And in here, what happens in the ovulation phase? In the ovulation phase, you will find that one matured egg, they will go and travel towards this fallopian tube, and it will enter inside this uterus, which will be fertilized. Which will be fertilized by what? Which will be fertilized by the sperm. That is the matured sperm. And in this ovulation phase, what will you find in this ovulation phase? You will find that in this ovulation phase, you will find that it is when a female can get pregnant at this time. Why? Because the matured egg is already passed inside the uterus. It's not it. So that's why they are at the high, uh, high chance for them to get pregnant in this phase. That is the ovulation phase. And when a woman gets pregnant, what happens? They used to have like morning sickness. They used to have many symptoms, many signs and symptoms, but the most common one is morning sickness. So morning sickness, what happens? They used to get fever, all these things, like they get it. So these are certain things or certain points you need to remember in the ovulation phase. So did you understand everyone about the ovulation phase? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Okay. The last is luteal phase. Luteal. 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 Okay. In this luteal phase, what happens? After the egg is like fertilization, everything is done. What happens? Again, it will change. The egg, no, it will the matured wala egg. They will change into what? They will change into corpus luteum. This one, corpus luteum. This corpus luteum, they will release another hormone. So what is the name of the hormone? Progesterone. Okay, and some part of estrogen. Okay, and so this thing, what it does, this thing, uh, they rise. Means whatever hormones are there, na, they will increase the level. They will increase the level of the hormones, and what happens? They will also increase the uterine. This is the uterine. So they will make it thick. They will make it more larger. Okay, and what happens? They will make the what to say? They will make the uterus in such a way that the embryo, na, means the baby will be able to grow, and they will be ready for the fertilized egg to grow, to implant. Implant means to grow. So what happens if a woman gets pregnant? If a woman gets pregnant, they will produce. They will produce what? They will produce human. Yes, you were saying something, Carly.
Can you repeat the luteal phase, ma'am?
Luteal phase. Okay. Okay. So this is the luteal phase. All right. So in the luteal phase, what will you find? In the luteal phase, you will find that already the egg is being fertilized. Isn't it? So what will happen? The fertilized egg, na, it will change into what? It will change into corpus luteum. Okay, and this corpus luteum, they will release one hormone. So what is the name of the hormone? The name of the hormone is progesterone. Progesterone and estrogen. So these are the two hormones that they will release. Understand? And these two hormones.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and these two hormones, what will they do? They will make the uterine lining, means all this portion. Okay, all this portion are the uterine lining. they will make the uterine lining more thicker. Okay, they will make it more wider, more thicker, so that they will make the egg, means they will make the embryo to grow. Okay, like to grow, to implant means to grow. Do you get it? Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So what happens if a woman gets pregnant? If a woman gets pregnant, her body will produce HCG. Sorry, HCG. So what is this? Human chronotropic gonadotropin. Okay, human chorionic gonadotropin. So what is this? What is this hormone? This hormone, they maintain the corpus luteum, which was released there. Sorry, just now, na? They will help to maintain the corpus luteum and will also help the uterine lining thick. Means what this we can say as extra help. I'll repeat again. This one. Okay, corpus luteum. This is the corpus luteum. So I'll repeat again. So when the woman gets pregnant, right? When a woman gets pregnant, what happens? They will produce. They will, or else you can say they will make. They will make another hormone. What is the name of that? Human chorionic gonadotropin, also known as HCG. This hormone, also known as HCG, they will help in what? They will help to maintain. They will keep the corpus luteum in maintenance. Okay, if they keep the corpus luteum in maintenance, how will it help? It will help so that the uterine lining will become more thicker. Means, in short, you can say that they are getting extra help. Okay, means estrogen, progesterone also they help. Besides that, this hormone, that is HCG also, they will help. Means that. Okay, did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So are you all clear about the cycle, menstrual cycle? Or else it is not clear. If it is not clear, no problem. I can explain again in the next class. But you all should be clear. Clear or not? Tell me.
Clear, ma'am.
Okay. What about others? Arif and all, Asim, Balo, Chadak.
Clear, ma'am.
If I'll ask you, will you be
Yes,
able to
ma'am.
answer? If I'll ask you, will you be
I'm
able to?
not clear your voice.
What? Do you want me to explain again in the next class? Okay, then that's all for today's class.